King of the transition. We never switch and peep the acquisition. No omission.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Danny Gray to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll throw it. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 16. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Let's go. They've got a man in motion. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal, right back to him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Wow, great stuff there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air now on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time in secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Pass play coming here. Dump off caught by his back. And they bring him down around the 34. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They are throwing it again. This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Here's a handoff up the gut. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd and 7. Catch is made in close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you.
And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's got Devontae Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
Every offense in the league today, they want a couple of guys on the roster capable of doing this. Players who can line up a receiver, running back, and make plays from both spots. It's where the NFL's been heading for years, and what a great example on that play.
Let's go.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Cougar 19. 79 Bronco. Panther 11. Panther 11.
From the 47. This one falls incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Still inches to go on third down.
Come 19! Come 19! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Hup.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's on the move. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Trust. Kate, it is such a big part of playing the quarterback position. Yeah, you got to trust you can make the right reads in the passing game, but sometimes these little runs that just get that first down, it gains further equity, further trust with your play caller, and most importantly, gives you a first down for the offense.
18 Rattler. Go!
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Ready? Set, go!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Buccaneers trailing in the early going.
Okay, break!
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
18, Pioneer! Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Completed to his running back. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all to try to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
On third down, here's Williams. And he doesn't get this one very far. Down to only about the 18. And that's going to bring up a tough decision here for them on 4th down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
Let's go now.
Oh, quick throw here, left side. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Looking to the air here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Throw on 3rd down. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that brings up 4th and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And they get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. Check go.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. He's got the 1st and more, past the 25 now. And he's going to get this to the 39-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Return lanes don't open for him. He stopped shy of the 15. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. 1st down, Williams. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Williams from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Deep down. Big gain downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a... And a new set of downs. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Palmer motioning right. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Let's go now.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Ready.
Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by J.C. Horn.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Williams to throw on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Shut up. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Looking to throw. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jair Alexander with the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down around the 34. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Williams to throw on first. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. Second and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
And go.
Running right, it's Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They bring Collins in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down, here's Williams. Taken in by Smith. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. The point after splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing it to start this drive. Buys time, rolling right. The Buccaneers get there and bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They send a man in motion. Another try following the sack. Hits his running back. There he goes again. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They'll run here on 1st down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs. It gets the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 27. Brought in close to the 8. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
19 tight.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Go.
Going ground on 1st and goal. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Here he is to throw. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Here's a give, straight up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Shut up.
Collins, the receiver, in motion left. He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. His ball's cut by Palmer. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Come on. Set.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go.
To throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. He can't hang on to the pass. So that brings up 4th and long.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Go.
Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. What a season opener we're being treated to here, Brock, as the ball is teed up. Here we go in overtime. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First throw of overtime now. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there, because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Here we go, set.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Give to Williams from the gun. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18, pioneer. Go.
Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kid, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, Williams. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Mustang 19. Tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Now to throw. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. This one intended for the running back. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. This only a chip shot from the right hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
The important part, they've got the lead here in overtime after the short field goal. But with how close they got, the touchdown was in play. You got to hope that you can get the stop here and not live to regret that series stalling out.
Without a doubt, Brock, the most important possession of the game about to begin as the kick is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw now. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He's on the move. On the move, looking deep down, and the defense seals it with a big-time interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. They've battled each other all game long, Brock, but the coverage, some of the couple of surprises up their sleeve for this QB, stealing possession there with the pick.
And there's always a look or two, Kate, that doesn't get used much during the game, a way to disguise